Hey everybody, I'm Casey from CaseyFriday.com. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I'm out at the tiny house. I'm going to make some progress today. This is what's going to happen. This wall will have drywall applied over it, and so will this one. And the main goal today is to get, I believe, just these two walls done. I'm not going to be doing this one yet because we're going to be putting some cabinets inside this, either on this side or the other side, and also in between these two wall studs. You can see I've got the cabinet measurements there. That's where the top of it's going to go, and then the bottom of it's going to go somewhere about right there. So the other progress that has been made in the tiny house is over here. I took off this bottom sheet of drywall and this bottom sheet of drywall because I had to run new cables in the wall. So you can see here there is an optical toss-link cable that is braided, and then there's also an in-wall rated HDMI cable. And I've already tested this on my Hackintosh build. It does run 1440p at 60 hertz, so it's going to be capable of carrying the signal. It comes all the way over here, and it's also going to go through this, and that blue and white cable, they're going to be gone, and then it's going to come out of this guy right here. So my main goal is we're going to have our kitchen area right over here, and then there's going to be a fridge somewhere right here. The AC is going to go right there. And then we're going to have some sort of storage unit in this area. And near the bottom of it somewhere, this is where my computer is going to sit. And I want to be able to have it inside a cabinet that does have airflow to the room in here so that it can exhaust heat and whatnot. But the HDMI cable is going to come out of a low voltage plate right here along with that optical cable. And that's where the video connection will be made to the Hackintosh that will be carried over to the 27-inch wall-mounted monitor. And I'm also going to be mounting some sort of keyboard tray, but I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do for that yet. These cables, the HDMI cable is wall rated, in-wall rated, and the optical cable is not, but it's so heavy duty I think it'll be fine. The only extra thing I had to do was I had to shave off some of the edge of this HDMI cable. If you can see on the edge, I cut off some of the rubber. You can see some of the metal coming through so that it would fit through the 3/4 inch holes. That also resulted in a little injury because I decided to bring the razor towards me, which I knew it was a stupid idea when I was doing it. So that makes the living room really done at this point. The next thing to do is going to be getting those two sheets of drywall in here in the kitchen area, and then getting this bottom sheet of drywall right here. The one extra thing I want to do before I close this in is see how that piece of insulation is propping that little PEX connector up. I want to get something a little bit more permanent than that, so I might just cut a block of wood and put some sort of tie around it to make sure that that gets propped up properly and doesn't have any sort of odd stress on it or anything. The big long-term goal, actually it's a very short-term goal, is to get these drywall tasks finished in this tiny house. And once the drywall is all done, we're actually going to tow it out to where it's going to sit permanently. Jessica found out that the flooring needs to be air conditioned for at least a week before it's installed in an air conditioned place. And right now it is over in that shed that is like, I don't know, 90, 100 degrees. So it's definitely the wrong temperature. We can't install it right now and then turn an AC on. So what we're going to have to do is install the air conditioner up here in the wall and then just put the flooring in here and let it sit for a couple days. The power turned on at the property and the AC cooling the place off before we install the flooring. My biggest goal is to get the rest of the drywall installed, and that involves some hardy siding around here, and the same thing in that shower area. I'm pretty much going to put it on those two walls, the back corner walls, and then we'll just have a shower curtain to protect this dividing wall from getting water on it. And then we can put any sort of backsplash or tiles that we want to do. So once I finish all of the drywall in this bathroom area, which I'm guessing will take me about another week to do that, the last thing to do is I'm going to do that last piece of drywall on the bottom of the ceiling there. And once I put that in, I'm going to go purchase the extra pieces of this southern yellow pine siding, and I'm going to remove that sheet of plywood that's up there and put them over there. It is today, August 28th, and Jessica and I hope to move this thing by sometime in early September out to the property. And then once we get it air conditioned, it will be pretty much closed in, and it will be a place that we can live in. So we just have to do the flooring, which might take a couple days of driving out there, and then we can live in this thing. Thanks for watching, and keep up at CaseyFriday.com. I haven't been posting as many updates there as I would like, but I do always post here on YouTube. So subscribe to this channel and like the videos if you want to see some more. Thanks for watching.